Hi, kindergarten students. I sure hope you and your family were able to get the new materials because if you did, you will have this. You've seen this before. Now you have your own to use. You actually have two of them. We're using one now, but when we get to the bigger numbers, those tricky teens like 12 and 13 and 15, we will use both of them. Today, you only need one 10 frame. Think, why is it called a 10 frame again? I hope you said because there are 10 boxes. Let's count to be sure. One. Yep, there's always five on the top. After five, we go down and over and count some more. Five. Yes, 10 boxes, 10 frame. This is a frame like you might have around some pictures in your house. And you have your cubes, blue and red. You may choose to use just one color or you may use both colors. I don't care. When you put these cubes on the 10 frame, maybe you'll make a pattern, maybe you won't. You have lots of choices today. So take some of them apart because you need them apart in order to just be able to grab and count. So as you pick up a block and put it in the space, you say the number. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and over and count some more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Notice you say a number as you put the block down. And you don't want to take so much time playing around with the blocks because then you forget what number you're on. So if you did it with me, push them off. If you watched the first time, that's a great idea. Then it's time to do it yourself without me counting. You just pause, put your blocks on, and make sure you count. Stop when you get to 8, which is our number these days. Okay, you do that. I'll be here when you're finished. Welcome back with your giraffe math book. And we are way over here. Remember, you did this great coloring yesterday. And then we're at page 40, looks like this. Now, you may do this page, you do not have to. The reason I say you don't have to is because you have to draw these oranges so incredibly small to fit in the baskets that it's a little tricky when you're 5 or 6 to make them that small. So sometimes I say, the people who made this book forgot that we're 5 and we're 6. But if you can draw them that small and you want to, that's fine. But you don't have to. You could just go to the oranges in this page. Now, some of you are going to say, I already know how to do this. And you are absolutely right. You do know how to do this. I just want to tell you one thing before you get right to it is be a little careful down here because they look almost the same and almost the same. You have to really pay attention to how many oranges are in the second row here. This is the first row, second row, just like on the 10 frame, right? First row, second row. So be careful as you do this. Remember, try not to make your lines go weaving all over because then as you get all these other lines, it's really hard for me to tell if you did it correctly or not. I really would like you to mark and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that gives you extra practice counting. And that's good when you're 5 and 6. Okay? When you take a picture of this, put it kind of close so I can see your lines, all righty? And I know you're going to say, I already know how to do this. And you do. And I'm so excited for you. Again, the boxes down here, some of us are doing them correctly because we're counting very carefully as we draw. Some of us are getting mixed up down here, and we just kind of keep going and going and going, and we make way too many. That's way too many. If you do that by mistake, that's why we use a pencil, so we can erase. If you forgot and you used something that you cannot erase, exit out till you get the right number. The best way to do it is to mark and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is down here. Now, when you draw your circles, don't just draw, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. 10 frame always has 5 and you stop. Even if there's room, you stop. 6 goes here. See, now they match. Okay, so you do know, you just do have to be a little careful and not just say, I know, and rush and make a mess and not do good math. All righty? I'm eager to see your work and some good counting and careful work that you and everyone are proud of.